Hello, hello, hello. Oh no. Hold on, hold on. We're having a technical difficulty. We're having a technical difficulty. Oh no. I don't know what's going on. I might have to restart my Veto tube. It's not my stream if there's not scuff. I know. The sadness I feel in my heart right now. Okay, let's try this again. Are you wait, no, it's still not picking me up. That's so strange. Oh no. Oh no. Let me double check that I'm a goof. Oh my gosh. Nobody look at me. Nobody perceive me. Nobody perceive me. I'm so over it. Hi, guys. What's up? Is it really? Huh. Oh, it's good now? Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. I'm not sure what just happened. I had the wrong microphone selected. I had the wrong microphone selected. It's been a day already. How is everybody? You guys doing super well? Are you excited that it's Friday? I bet you guys party so hard. You did not just that tingle me. You did not just that tingle me. Oh, thank you. Taupe Gray did my PNG, and she is super duper talented. Super duper. Her artwork is so cute. It genuinely the cutest thing I've ever seen. Rosu, hi. How are you? It's your Tuesday. Hey, look, Tuesday. It's Tuesday, my dude. Wait, no, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Is the meme. Oh, God. Oh. Well, you know what? It's always Friday somewhere. Do you guys have really big plans for this weekend? Absolutely, you really should. Like, I can't recommend her stuff enough. She's really, really talented and very easy to work with. So 10 out of 10. If you're gonna do it, do it. You will not regret. You're still working on your ref sheet? How's it going? Is it going really well? I bet it's gonna be super duper cute when it's done. Like the cutest. Yeah, absolutely. Let me grab her VGen, actually. I'll go the extra mile for you. I will go the extra mile. Let's see. I can spell. I can absolutely spell. Oh, poopy. I did it. Oh my gosh. Hi. Yeah, here you go. I don't know when she'll open her commissions again, but absolutely can't recommend enough. Tell her I sent you. Oh my gosh. So let's see. It is Friday, and oh my gosh, yesterday was so full of butts. It was just butts all over, straight cheeks. I feel like a lot of stuff just kept happening. A lot of stuff. You know when it gets to be like a certain time and you're just like, oh, my emotions are all over me. My emotions are all over me right now. The worst part I think about yesterday was so we have a lot of Pathfinder games that we play throughout the week, which is why my schedule is so blah, blah as it is. And last night, it was like 2 minutes before the session was supposed to start. And 2 of our players were like, actually, I'm super sick. I can't come. And I was so upset. I was like, no, I really needed the session. Thank you so much, virtual smudge. I need it. I need it so bad. I need to go to Karu. Karu did my emotes. I need to get a smudge emote. just to have on hand for when it's needed. Like right now it's needed. It's needed so bad. Oh, let me get a drink. And let me tell you guys how excited I am. So, I know I said on my schedule that we were going to... No, you smudge your mom. Miss me with that. Jeez. Everyone needs one. This is so true. I especially need one. That would be so cool. I absolutely think everybody in the community should get one. We should do that. Writing that down. Bring that up during the next meeting.
Like, I just think we all should have matching smudge emotes. Jot that down. Make it happen.
But I know on my schedule I said we were going to start Sumeru today, and we will start it eventually. Eventually we'll start it. The first act can be so hard to get through, so I've kind of been putting it off a little bit. Might even start it outside of stream. I don't know. But today, what we're gonna do is there is a new event that's happening. And this event features, like, one of my new favorite, like, characters from Natlan. So I'm really excited to experience that with everybody. I have no idea what exactly the event is. I just know it's a bunch of crossovers. It's actually voiced, and I'm happy to do it. I'm very excited. So I don't want to waste too much time today, especially because I don't have much to blab about today, unlike other things. Oh! Big announcement. If you type in to the chat, !Discord, I have finished a community Discord server for us. It's brand spanking new. Yeah, there we go. You guys can join my Discord server and we can hang out. Oh my gosh. It's completely blank. It's completely empty. We're going to see how it goes. I told myself I wanted to wait until, arbitrary goal to actually do a Discord server. But, it be what it be. I thought I'd do it a little earlier because, you guys have just been really wonderful and I'd love to talk to you outside of just streaming. It's hard. Like, putting it together is actually so difficult. It takes so long. Like, I've been sitting on this Discord server for months putting it together because yeah, it's really scary trying to put yourself out there like that because it's like everyone has a server, right? Like, okay, not everyone, but most streamers have a server and it's like, please join my server for updates and yada yada yada. And it's like another responsibility. You got to keep track of it. You got to have moderators in there. You got to have this, got to have that. And it can be really stressful. Before I rebranded, I had a Discord server and it was very difficult to keep up with it sometimes because life would just get so hectic. Yeah, it's one of those things like, the big discourse right now is like, do you stay on Twitter or do you come to Blue Sky? I think you should come to Blue Sky, but every time, everyone has a Twitter. Everyone has like an Instagram. They've got a TikTok and they've got all of these things. And it's like, you have to have them or you're not going to be successful. And I kind of hate that. First of all, I'm a little bit too ADHD to focus on so many different social media accounts. And I don't know, something, every time I get on Twitter, it's a sea of Google Docs. And I'm like, do y'all not have anything better to do? And that's what I think about that. It just seems so messy. Yeah. The main reason I keep my Twitter account right now is just because I don't want someone to try to impersonate me. That would be terrible. So I keep it just in case. And also there are people who haven't made the move to Blue Sky who are still there. So it's like I need to be able to talk to them still. Since I didn't have a Discord server until just now. Yeah, it's really hard when it's like when we all left Facebook and then all of our like family is still there and we have to talk to them and it's the only place you can talk to them. It's the only place. You only use it for the messenger and nothing else. Because they just can't be bothered to text you. No, it absolutely. Absolutely. I think I have my Twitter account also linked to a couple of things, so I need to like get rid of that before I think about pulling the plug on it altogether. But yeah, it's just... Maybe I'm just a boomer. Maybe I'm just a geriatric millennial. But I just think if you're gonna have a website, it should work. It should work exactly as it says it should work. If you have a feature that's called mute, or a feature that's called block, if I use it, it should do the things that it's prescribed to do. I feel like on Twitter, when I will mute something, like a term, a phrase, a tag, whatever, I'll mute it so I don't have to see it. And then it just shows me only those things. Because I will have had to click a post to block something. And then they're like, oh, you clicked on this? That means you want to see more. You want more? No, I don't want more. I want less. I want none. Yeah, I remember like super early Twitter. Super early Twitter was perfectly fine. I think that things have just come too far. I feel really bad for the younger people who didn't get to experience the internet in like the early 2000s. More? You want more? You wanted to mute kicked puppies. Here's 20 videos. Yes, exactly. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Oh my. I used to have multiple Tumblr blogs. The thing I really liked about Blue Sky when I first moved over is that it felt so much like early, like 2014 Tumblr. Oh, Quirky, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, like, I remember in high school, like, having Twitter, and it was perfectly fine. Watching something die so slowly is just, it does stuff to you. Yes, it was like early Twitter, mid-Tumblr had a little baby. And I loved that. Like, oh my, let me tell you guys about my supernatural blog. I've really been wanting, and Astra mentioned it on her stream the other day, like wanting to rewatch Supernatural from the beginning. And I'm low-key considering it. We're gonna do community night very early in my server, and we're gonna all watch Supernatural. You might have been in that blog. Maybe. Oh no! Not the super who knocked. Let's go. Oh my god. Supernatural's like 20. If it was still going, it would be 20 years old or something like this year. It feels like it just flew by. That show came out. Oh my god, I was so active in the Supernatural fandom. I wonder if we crossed paths at any point. Like maybe we just looked at each other across the web without even realizing it. Oh my god. It was my big obsession for the longest time. And I still look back at it very fondly, even though... Actually, fun fact, I was at that convention. I went to DashCon. I touched the ball pit. my deep, dark secret. I gotta turn off auto mod. It's eating everybody's messages.
Let me hop in and fix that, because that's gonna make me mad. But yeah, the year that DashCon happened, and I can say it now because it was so long ago, and like, if anyone looks it up and finds me, I don't really care. Do it. I don't care. I lived in the apartment complex that was right behind the Renaissance. So I literally would go through the Renaissance every day to go to work because, you know, it was really hot and then it would be really cool inside the hotel. And I would just cut through the hotel every time. So anyway, point being, I lived right behind this hotel. So when DashCon got it like announced and they were like, oh, this is where we're having it, I was like, oh, it's right behind me. It's right behind me. Yes, I was so excited, and it was a huge letdown. I don't think that DashCon was nearly as bad as people make it out to be. I think that there was a lot of like hype going on to make it sound like it was a bad time, but I don't actually think that it was that bad. It could have been a whole lot worse. Yeah, like, okay, here's the thing. Online nowadays, everyone is so afraid of being considered cringe. But I'm like, look, we had it so good. We had it so good. Like, we were cringe. We were free. And it was okay. Like, we were just having a good time. We were out here having, like, really cringy ships and stuff, but, like, we were having a good time. Right, like, it is what it was. Automod, you and I are going to fight. We are about to fight. I'm trying to find the setting so I can turn it off. It's killing me. Like, Automod, please, stop. Exactly. At some point, you have to stop caring about being cringe because it's not going to do anything for you. It's just going to keep you from having fun. And like, what's the point? What's the point? Here we go. Did I find it? All right, Automod, what are you on? What are you on? Do not do that. Smart detection. Oh, Automod. Also, hi, Tabby. Welcome. First time chatter. What? All right, somebody type a word in the chat. Someone say the K word or something. All right, I'm just gonna turn Automod off. Automod is on some BS. Yes, I am turning it off. Consider it turned off. Why is it doing this? Will it? Wait, no, I don't think it's gonna auto mod me. Hold on. There we go. We did it. Oh, maybe. Yeah, there we go. We've done it. Oh, no. People are going to see my VOD and just see a lot of terms and be like, oh, okay. We've done it. We've overcome the evil. I'm going to feel really bad later if some problematic fuck comes into my stream and says something. No! Are you serious? Tabby, I don't know why it hates you. Let me see what's going on here. What's going on here? Oh, it's me. I did that. Hold on. There we go. All right, try it again. Okay, real talk though. I hate... There we go. We did it. We've once again overcome the evil. I think Automod was probably the one poisoning the marshmallows.
Oh my god. It's so rough out here. It's so rough. Like, I'm just trying to have a good time, and Automod is here trying to K-word us all. Homoerotic eye contact. Ugh. Sure, yes, I am going to blame Automod for everything, because I can. What the hell were we even talking about? DashCon, I was there, I rubbed ball. Ball pit, I rubbed ball pit. Oh my god, goodbye, the stream's over. The stream's over. Oh, the stream's over.
That tingle?
Oh no, not that tingle. Goodbye. Yeah. Oh my god. I touched the ball pit. I'm living my life. Oh no. This is gonna be my new legacy. I've done it to myself. Can't believe you've done this. Only have myself to blame. All right, now that we are 30 minutes into... I really don't remember how we got here. Ball pit, Supernatural. That's how we got here. We're gonna rewatch Supernatural together, you guys. I stand by. I think it was a perfectly fine show. Hello, Granter. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, absolutely. Let me actually pull up the game that you all came here to watch me play. Crap. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my god, somebody call Knight's boss and let them know. This nerd is watching streams during work. During work, not in my America. Do not clip the balls. Just don't do it. All right, let me get my party reconfigured. Oh, cripes all Friday. Oh, actually, this party slaps. We can keep this. This party slaps. Not the multiple ball clippings. I can't. I can't.
No time to lose.
Can't believe you guys have done this to me. I'm just out here trying to be a wholesome adventurer. And you guys are making me dirty. Pee, 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 pee. Knight, I'm really glad you're here. Thanks for coming. Guys, you should absolutely... Honestly, Quirky and Knight, you should all be following. They're also members of the NTV Tuber Network, and they're both frickin' cute. So do it. Do it for me. Do it for the ball pit. In this essay, I will. Not the pits. Oh, not the pits. I'm trying to get my yapping out before I start the quest. The quest. Nascha, come on, the quest. You got this. You got this. Where do you go for it? You got this. Events, there we go. I have no idea what the quest is about. Yeah, thank you, babe. I got it. I got there in the end. It's not about the journey. It's a wait, hold on. Oh no, I'm brain pooping. You know what? Let's just start the frickin' quest. I'm so over it. It's just been a really... It's about pits and the balls within them.
Absolutely. Cripes. I would put that poster up all over my apartment. Yeah, yeah. It's about pits and the balls within them. We can't afford motivational posters in this. Oh my god, you're so right, though. You're so right, though. All right, here we go. It's adventure time.
There's a newsstand over there. Want to grab a copy of the Steambird? We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama. There's no way they've let their readers down. Isn't that Charlotte? And standing next to her, surely that can't be Kinich?
How about... Lost treasure resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup.
Oh my god, it's my boyfriend Kinich. Let's go. He's not my boyfriend, he's my wife.
Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. Ah, got it. Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing. Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
Oh no, that is breaking news. I'm so sad. I thought everyone was voiced. My B, you guys.
Huh? What? Did Paimon hear that right? Neuvillette was stabbed and gravely wounded?
I can't believe that
No,
Neuvillette's
surely
gonna
that can't be
die.
right. Can it?
We're toast. Wait, really? Oh, that's such a bummer. No freedom of journalism in Fontaine. Dang.
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
Totally
That and also
coincidental
a less than
run-in.
pleasant shock. What the heck was all that about a story meat restaurant and the Udex getting stabbed? Please say you weren't being serious.
He's done. He's toast. He's been stabbed. They fell him.
Trading tabloid headlines?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news stories. Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material.
Slade.
If I had to quantify
I
it,
think it
I'd
is.
say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
Huh? Him? Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Ah!
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for
How,
occasionally
my
including a
sweet,
grain
sweet
of
little
truth.
angel.
All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
Oh no.
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial recently. Considering the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, it's no wonder there are rumors about restaurants serving saurian meat or teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins. But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruins in Natlan. Rest assured, no saurians were harmed in the process.
Oh dang. You come to frickin' Fontaine and immediately you have to go to
okay.
trial.
Paimon was so busy
just par for
freaking
the
out
course.
about those headlines that she totally forgot to ask why you're here in Fontaine, Kinich.
It was a pretty open and shut case, and my testimony in court was clear enough. But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories about Natlan. I appreciate your kind invitation, but like I said, storytelling isn't really my forte.
Kaniche the speechless! Kaniche the tongue-tied! Huh?
How is such a little
If you're
shit?
dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the Traveler instead?
Charlotte's design is so cute. Every time I see it, I'm just like, you're so pretty. Also, I want your
Charlotte never
outfit for
stops,
myself.
does she? Anyway, Paimon just has to ask. That how thing that popped out before, or was it a how? It kind of looked like a how, but at the same time,
It's true. Pink is
Oh,
my weakness.
That thing. Yeah, that was a how.
huh? What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quieter than before. It's like he's trying to hide or something.
Could be.
Not acclimatizing? Aw, poor Almighty Dragon Lord is not feeling well.
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
What do you mean?
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually has to do with a strange law we learned about after arriving in Fontaine. Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
Dang.
Paimon sure does. Paimon's been down this road before. There's an easy solution. As long as Kaniche holds onto a house tail, he'll be considered an Almighty Dragon Lord balloon, not a flying Almighty Dragon Lord.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But a How wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium balloon. That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the Palais Mermonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking. I hear that's all the rage here. I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days anyway, so I think I'll go check it out. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two. If you're free, why don't you come along? I know where it is, so let me lead the way.
I would follow him anywhere. How would you guys feel if I gushed at you for a moment about a special interest? It's totally related to this. It's totally related to this. I'm gonna take Kaniche to the ball pit, and we're gonna rub. I'm stopping. I'm not gonna say the rest of the sentence. You're not getting me this time. I won't say it. I won't say it. You can't make me.
That tingle?
Stop that tingling me! Anyway, I always get really excited when they mention filmmaking in Fontaine because I was really into like film history like way back in the day. And if you've been here a while, you also know that I love true crime. And one of my favorite true crime cases actually involves early filmmaking in France. So way back in the day, when filmmaking was still in its infancy, there was this filmmaker. Well, he wasn't much of a filmmaker as much as he was an inventor of cameras. And his name was Louis Leprince. And he was on his way to the States because he was going to show off this brand new camera that he invented. And he went missing. He got off of a train in Paris and they never saw him again. Super spooky. Anyway, Thomas Edison may have killed him. I don't know. It's possible. Think about that. Sit with it. Sit with it. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? Hi, hello. Welcome to the chat. Thanks so much for joining us on our adventures today. How are you? Actually, no, you're probably right. He definitely paid somebody to do it. Oh, outside the city. I can read. He's all business, no play. All right, where are we going? Lead me there.
No
All
time
right,
to
go
lose.
up here. There's no time to lose. Ah, poopy. Okay. Ah! No! Okay, be careful. Don't fall into the light. Don't fall into the light. Oh, no! No!
Looks like I remembered correctly. Here we are.
Just tired? Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, F's in the chat for tortellini. I'm doing fantastic. I'm super excited for the
It
event
was
that
still
we're playing.
completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da!
Oh, dang. She's into it.
Is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away. Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, Lepine Pauline. That's right, the unlucky one. Of course! How else would we have managed to build Fantasyland in a single night?
Fantasyland?
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical land of fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here. As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontainian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Wow, world of
construct?
dreams.
Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the cost this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single project.
Jeez, Paimon, you don't have to rub it in.
I might be inviting
That's
others
terrible.
to help on this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all of my life savings into it too.
Huh? You've got to be kidding. Ha! Look at you, puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire future against some stupid vanity project. If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on! Mockery is all you shall get, straight from the heart!
I love him. He's so cute.
Sorry,
So
just
sweet.
ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Gizmoid? Who you calling Gizmoid? You're the
Gizmoid.
Gizmoid!
Wow, that's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there. Is it some sort of smart personal assistant? You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass production.
She's getting
Mass
too excited.
production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind! There has never been another like me, nor will there ever be!
It's part of his charm.
Smart is the understatement of the century! I shall have you know that I am Kahulahau, forebear of ancient wisdom! I lived for eons long before any of you were born!
What? Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forebear of ancient wisdom. Please, I meant no offense.
Idiot meets idiot.
Paimon! Oh my god, you can't just
What's
say
all the
that.
fuss? Making some new friends, are we?
Miss Navia!
My goddess.
Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, President of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
It's the sparkles for me.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
I only just now noticed her lower back is showing. Dang. Absolute wife. 100% best girl. Love her.
Hello there. I'm Kenichi.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
You think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oof.
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper manners. Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his name. Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in the space of a single night. Honestly, thank heavens! After all that paperwork and endless waiting, the event and venue finally got the green light.
Oh no, don't make me pick. I love everybody.
Couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia, hoping she could lend a hand. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulsive demands?
Somebody help this girl. Like, get her a Xanax or something.
Sorry, traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by her own excitement, as you can see. I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the event yet, so let me fill you in. In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts from all over Teyvat. Miss Lapine Pauline is hosting this event and also providing technical support.
Huh? Cheval Moran?
That's right, the one and only Surintendant Cheval Moran! After much persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her close friend.
What close
Not
friend?
only is our adorable mascot
Oh.
drawing in fans by the minute, but
Gosh
she's
dang
also boosting
diddly.
her own popularity. And that was always the goal. A win-win arrangement.
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such sensible ideas. By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film tech?
Not exactly. By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed caught a photographer's eye, and it's now being used for the latest cinematic productions. Thanks to this unexpected opportunity, I've had the chance to invent various film-related equipment and props.
That's right. So don't underestimate Miss Lapine Pauline, our resident engineer. She's the technical powerhouse at the core of this entire event. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management. For anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine Pauline and I will provide the necessary technical and operational support once their application has been approved. By the way, traveler, are you at all interested in taking part? It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the table.
I would do anything she asked me to
Paimon
do.
would be even more
We're
tempted if you were to
besties.
say, throw in one of those.
Hugh,
fancy
hi,
gifts
welcome
she's
to
seen in those
chat.
gourmet
How are
fruit
you?
meals.
Well, as it happens, that'll be a piece of cake. Everyone needs to eat, whether they be tourists or the stall owners themselves. So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef, Miss Escoffier, to run our theme restaurant. Look over there.
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, or you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
Hot spit.
She seems a bit busy right now.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a How go be her assistant.
You little. What's your game here?
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work with me. Please feel free to take a gander at what we've got. Anyway, if you're interested in taking
I
part,
love that for
come
him,
find me
honestly.
later.
It's what he deserves. No! Pour one out for Torts. Oh, jeez. That's right. Give me those radishes. Yummy, delicious.
Greetings. Apologies if you overheard my harsh words just now, but I assure you it is entirely necessary. The sheer lack of standards here will be the death of me. Do you have any idea of the kind of customers I'm gonna get with how lax things are at the moment? The ones that leave their guns behind by accident and then come back to collect them later, bringing ammunition with them.
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget in a hurry.
Oh.
Wait, has that happened before?
Someone just leave their gun?
No, it's just the mention of guns reminded me. Someone did actually leave their gun nearby.
Huh?
Just before we started setting up, as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious locked box.
Ooh, spooky.
It didn't look like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Oh?
Do you think a foreign tourist might have left it behind?
That's what I assumed at first. But the box was buried beneath a pile of wooden planks, rocks, and whatnot, so it seemed like someone deliberately hid it there. But I didn't see much point in speculating, so the best thing I could think of was to hand it over to the authorities. I trekked all the way over to the Palais Mermonia just to hand it in. Ugh, it was exhausting.
What did the authorities
This
make
girl
of it?
needs a vacation. Something fierce.
They made a mountain out of a molehill, as usual. Before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, they had several heated discussions about whose responsibility it was to write the lost and found notice. Thankfully, the ever-reliable Officer Sedine stepped up and immediately called in the Marechaussee Phantom to crack the lock and check if there were any dangerous
Wow.
items inside. And, as it turned out, there was a gun.
A gun.
Wow, that's a dangerous item, all right.
Mind if I ask what kind of gun it was?
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do you know a lot about guns?
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry and the like.
Ugh, such a spoiled brat. What, are the toys I gave you not good enough for you anymore?
Yep, got sick of those long ago.
You little... Don't dare you turn your nose up at my gifts! Why,
Time for a timeout, old-timer.
The toys.
Sorry, where were we? Oh yeah, do you recall what the gun looked like?
It's a bit hard to describe. If you ask me, it didn't even really look like a gun. Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch.
A quick sketch. An hour later.
Something like this.
Oh, dang. She's a pretty good artist.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
It's nothing. Sorry. Is something wrong with my drawing? I know it doesn't really look like a gun, but I assure you, this is exactly what it looked like. And it certainly could shoot as well, too. I confirmed that with the officer from the Marachose Phantom.
No, quite the opposite. The features are very accurate, and it is definitely from Natlan. Please, don't mind me. I'm just taking a moment to admire it.
I should be the one thanking you. Thank you, and everyone else for your support.
Don't mention it. Besides, we haven't really done anything.
Not at all. The buzz and excitement you guys bring is exactly what this event needs. Oh dear, I'm starting to feel a bit guilty watching everyone else toil away. Guess it's about time I got back to work too. But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration.
Absolute girl failure.
I'm sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun. Correct. It's most likely an old weapon dug up from some ancient dragon ruins. Based on my experience, it might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon. But in Fontaine terms, it's not wrong to call it a gun. Given why I came here, don't you think it's curious that an ancient dragon relic of unknown origin would turn up like this, out of the blue? I suspect this gun might have something to do with that smuggling case. It might have slipped through the cracks. Time is of the essence, so I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my suspicions. Perfect. Then we can head out right away. Or, if you want to catch up with your friends first, I can wait.
So there's a gun. Cannon, hand cannon, gun, ancient thingy. I'm excited to see where this goes. Oh, dang! There he is. There's my boy.
Oh,
Both of them.
Bro! Are you mimicking me? Now's not No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Auroran, what are you doing here? And who's this?
Allow me to introduce you. Bro, meet bro.
Bro, meet bro. I love them. Oh my gosh.
A bro who heals other bros.
No.
That bro. Nice to meet you, bro.
You guys.
Please, if Paimon hears the word bro one more time.
Oh, I'm
Bro.
so sorry, Paimon. I had no idea you were allergic to bro talk. Quick, info. Paimon needs medical intervention.
Seriously, bro? I mean, dude, sometimes I honestly can't tell if you're being serious or just messing around.
Automod
Hank
strikes
H,
again.
Come on, brother. We've known each other for how long now, and even you won't let me off the hook?
It's quite hard to resist.
In that case, guess I'll have to introduce myself. Hey, traveler, I've heard a lot about you. I'm Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather Clan.
Oh no, not you, Aoife. It's nice to meet you.
Anyway, back on topic. Wait a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
Why you're all here, of course.
For vegetables.
Kakuku. Huh?
I'll go
Yeah, I
first.
didn't get a chance
It's
to
for
meet
the
Aoife yet.
Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland. Wait, is that right?
It's Cheval Moran.
Ah, right. I keep stumbling over that one. Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology, even if she's not here. Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant urgently needed fresh vegetables from Natland, which is why Aoife and I are here.
They grow vegetables
So,
together.
you guys are
Interesting.
Vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult. It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe are worried.
Thanks for joining
So
the
they had me come along.
nest.
Even though it's your first time too.
Very much appreciated.
Right. But they still picked me to
I hope your
accompany
drops
you.
were good.
You gotta wonder why that might be.
Don't you get it? They all just saw how overworked you were, so they used it as an excuse to send you off on a vacation.
Wait, what? So I'm getting the grandson treatment now too? See? Doesn't matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
Meaning everyone looks after you. What's so bad about that?
In theory, nothing at all. In that case, guess I better start over. Hi guys, my name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
I love him so much. He's 5, you guys. It's his birthday. Hi, welcome to chat. You're just in time. We're having exclusive bro talk.
Paimon's not sure who the responsible adult is anymore. So, what about Kakuku? If he was here, we'd be making more of a ruckus than we already are.
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Aoife, there's nothing to worry about. You're a big boy. You can handle yourself now, even without
No!
Kakuku.
You think that's what I'm worried about? Anyway, my priority right now is Kakuku. Suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
No.
How so? He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases. What kind of trouble could he even get himself into?
Let me guess. Did he get caught out by the law on flying objects?
Bro, you too?
Dang.
How?
Oh, that pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess
Bruh.
he's too scared to show his face.
That, plus he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day. So I've put him on mute until tomorrow.
Nice one. If I was even half as decisive as you are, I would have kept a closer hold on Kakuku so he didn't get a chance to go flying off.
Exactly. They think the birds are drones. Gotta take them down.
Oh no, bro. Or rather, did Kakuku get caught by the guards for flying around?
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
Which building? That one?
Yup, that's the one. Kakuku sure has a good eye for a getaway. It's the tallest building around. I may be able to fly up pretty high, but checking every last window would still take quite a while. As for Aoife, well, let's just say he's not flying anywhere without a Saurian. Sorry about that.
Not like it's my fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here, like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. It's pretty worrying. I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage of gunfire while important documents are flying about left, right, and center.
Heck yeah! If anyone can pull it off, it's Kakuku. He's always been such an awesome Saurus.
An awesome
I believe in him.
Saurus.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
All right. Everyone's an awesome Saurus. Well, the human version. But our priority right now should be to go in there and
I
check
would wear
about
this
Kakuku.
t-shirt.
Leave it to us.
You sure? Wow, awesome. That'll be a huge help.
And if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
What? Don't pull out people's
Wait,
feathers?
Since when was that up to you?
Well, then it's your call, bro.
All right then. If Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I also give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
There you go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
He won't. Trust me.
Yeah, he's got a fluffy ear because it's like a bat. He's a little bat boy. Little bat. Also, since we do have new people in here, I'm just gonna talk about it so much. I'm not gonna shut up about it. Listen, hold on. I was so excited when Aoife's design dropped because we have a lot of similar elements in our designs, and it's just such a crazy coincidence. Like, look at that, the neck tattoo. It's the same as my headband. I'll never shut up about it. Literally exactly the same. It's right. We're like super bros. Super bros. I love it. Twinsies.
I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are
All
up
right,
to.
bros, let's go.
Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale.
Let's
no doubt.
go. This is so true. Like, Melior and I, that's our son. Our full-grown son.
Nothing new there.
What's all that commotion?
This loser
Are
dropping
they
his
arguing
books.
in there?
Oh, boy. All right, they're arguing. Let's go. Our son is so beautiful, and he's a vet. I'm so proud of him.
No way, bro!
Oh my god. Bro. I gotta figure out how to turn off the auto mod. I thought I got it, but now it's just getting all of you left, right, and center. I'm so sorry. You're getting caught in the crossfire.
Did he say he came from Natlan? No.
Get out of here!
I can understand his words, just not what they mean.
Oh no.
Well.
He keeps repeating the same things over and over again. Oh, you know one another.
He's a bro of a bro.
He's a
My
friend.
bro's bro.
Yeah, a saurian friend of a human friend.
Great. Well, that was easy. Looks like we've tracked down the owner. Guess that's one less lost and found notice for you to write, Monsieur Neuvillette.
For real?
Traveler, was there something important you wanted to discuss with the Udex? I'm just about done with my business here. Need me to step out?
Stay and hear them out first. Perhaps it will have some bearing on your own work. If I'm not mistaken, you are the same Mr. Kanich who served as a witness in the smuggling trial? I take it there's been a further development in the case.
That's right. Very perceptive, Mr. Udex.
So you've met Neuvillette before? But wasn't the trial overseen by another judge?
I've seen his
Me
photo in the
dying
papers.
every time
But
Nervalet.
as for this other gentleman,
Allow me to
Did him
introduce you to
dirty.
Mr. Wriothesley, administrator of the Fortress of Meripede. Or in layman's terms, Fontaine's prison warden. Please, feel free to share anything about the case. There's no need to keep
Welcome,
anything from you.
welcome.
Pleasure
And
to meet you.
Hana, thanks for the follow.
Pleasure to meet you.
Wow, that
I'm doing
sounded
super
just
well.
like me.
How are you?
But should we really discuss official business in front of the Saurian?
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
I believe he said, or rather, I suppose he meant, that he'll keep this to himself.
Oh, thank
Though I should
you.
mention, Mr. Kukuku, that we will have to ask you to sign
I
a
hope you're having an
confidentiality
awesome
agreement.
Friday.
Sure thing, bro.
Oh, dang, you got the legendary one? Congratulations.
Let us return to the matter at hand. Mr. Kanich, was there something else you wanted to discuss relating to the case?
yes. Let me fill you in.
I'm so sorry to hear about your workday. Are the dragons fighting? Not yet. There's a gun, and we're having prime bro time. Mini dragon got arrested. Yeah, it happens. They could.
Wow. It really is exactly like Lapine Pauline's sketch. That must be all that practice drawing engineering blueprints, huh?
So if it's true that this weapon came into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling case, then there's a high chance we overlooked a suspect.
Oh,
That's
spit.
exactly my line of thought.
I see. Mr. Kanich, thank you for reporting this promptly. I'll arrange for the Marachose Phantom to investigate right away. We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Wriothesley,
I'll sign off on the interrogation request. Don't you worry.
that would be much appreciated.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this
Thank
gun's
you so
lost and found
much.
notice hasn't been written up yet. In other words, the news hasn't leaked.
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the investigation or you need my help, feel free to reach out anytime.
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lapine Pauline's convention. If there's any news, we'll keep you all posted.
You guys are
Marvelous.
too
Thank you
sweet.
all.
I'm gonna cry. Hooting sadly in your general
All that's left
direction.
is to...
You miss me, bro?
He really does come out with the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from?
A couple of top bros.
Huh. Well, it's pretty extraordinary.
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine whether Mr. Kukuku qualifies
wonder who that
as
could
a
be.
flying object.
Owl possessed
And
people in
following
my
on from our
stream?
conversation just
Unbelievable.
now, he also needs to sign a confidentiality agreement. Drafting said agreement may take some time.
The existence of a top bro means that there must also exist a bottom bro.
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while then, Kukuku. Excited?
Same.
That
This
would
is
save us a
me
lot
if
of
you even
trouble.
care.
Many thanks.
All right then, we'd better get going. No need to see us off.
The elusive switch bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. Oh my gosh, can we steal it? I'm stashing it. Oh. Boo! Let me take it.
I know you mentioned a while back that people from Nadland would soon start showing up all over the world. But I
He's
hadn't
absolutely a
expected anything
bottom.
like this.
100%.
It seems no matter where they come from, all dragons are inquisitive by nature.
You can say that again, bro.
The same might well be said for humankind. The real reason you chose to stay to investigate this case was your curiosity about Natlan and Mr. Kukuku, was it not?
Guilty as charged. nothing gets past you. So, how about we take this opportunity to chat a little more? We've got the world's best translator on hand, after all.
Sure thing, bro.
Kakuku's my baby. I love him. Oh my gosh.
No time to lose.
Let me out.
So far, this event is so freaking cute and mysterious. I wonder who the perpetrator is.
Aurora and Aoife, we found Kakuku.
What's the situation? How bad is it?
Thank you so much. Everyone's over here complimenting me. Woo-hoo, I'm gonna cry. You guys are super sweet. Woo, woo.
Oh no. When I saw that Kakuku wasn't with you, I'd already prepared myself for the worst.
Relax, Aoife. Maybe Kakuku just prefers high-rise living now. Sometimes you just have to let the kids grow up and make their own choices in life.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Kakuku's fine. Still very much alive and kicking for starters.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
See?
You're not exactly reassuring me here.
As for the bad news, well, it's really not that bad. Kakuku accidentally overheard some top secret stuff, so he has to stay at the Palais Marmonia for a while to sign a confidentiality agreement. But there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kakuku is super nice, so he'll be absolutely fine.
This hottie right here, that's Aoife, and he's my wife. Isn't he pretty? He's a top bro. Wait, does that make me the bottom bro? Oh no. Oh no. But yeah. Aoife's great. Aoife's great. Yes, reinstall the game. Do it. Make it happen. Yep, you got me. Oh no. Oh no. I plead the fifth. Question mark? He is. He's on the banner right now, so you can pull him, and the banner lasts for like another 10 days or something, 12. Go pull him. Cookie, shut up. I am not getting outed in chat. Unbelievable. I came out here to have a good time, and I'm feeling so attacked right now. Also, if you pull Aoife, you basically pull me. We have so many matching elements in our designs. So it's like I'm there with you in spirit.
All right.
I'm a
That doesn't
geriatric
sound too bad
millennial.
after
All I
all.
have are old phrases.
Wow, hearing that's put my mind to rest.
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by the time Kakuku actually gets out.
What a shame. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to go have some fun without him.
Roran, you can't just say that.
In the slightest.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being. Feel free to drop by if you need us.
And there was one bed. I gotta stop. I'm supposed to be wholesome.
All right, let's catch up another day.
He's a top bro. Like, he's just a bro. A dude, a guy. A broski. He looks like that because he's a sweet baby. And God designed him with a lot of care. All right, let's the date after
No time to
tomorrow.
lose.
I'm gonna stay right here in case I make a mistake again. All right. Day after tomorrow. Lee. He looks emo, but he's actually just a himbo. And I love that for him. It was an inspired choice on the creator's part. He's so 2007.
This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill.
The morning! Guys, I can read. I can read. I swear. I swear I can read. He really does read like a protagonist from a really crappy, like early 2000s YA novel. But then his personality is what it is, so it's not quite the same.
I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up.
Guys, I can read, I swear.
Sleep tight.
I fell out of breath, I'm so sorry. Enjoy your nap. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Plotting, scheming.
All right, I did it. Look at that. I can read.
Flying objects should be over by now.
Deployment of guards at all
Let's head over to...
Huzzah! Oh my god, I did it. Yay! All right, back to the office. They better give me this bird back. Let me in.
Hey everyone, we're here! Oh hey, my little dudes!
My little dudes. I love him.
Oh, Cuckoo's learned a new greeting! Is that good news or bad news, though?
Sorry, I did everything within my power. But so far, I've only managed to teach him how to say good morning.
Wait, so that's all you've been up to this whole time?
Wow.
Get out of here! Huh? Okay, so good mornings aside, please tell Paimon there's been some other progress too.
Of course. That's why I'm here. Kukuku's not the only one that Mr. Ridesley's been getting to talk. I'm referring, of course, to the convicts.
Who are the
There's nothing.
convicts?
These guys weren't exactly tough nuts to crack.
So, what's the deal?
After racking their brains, they remembered speaking to an inconspicuous middle-aged man just as they were preparing to pack up and leave Natlan. He was dressed in the manner of the Children of Echoes and carrying a box. Plus, the description matches the one the gun was found in. All in all, he didn't look any different from your average Natlanese traveler. Perhaps seeing that they were dressed as merchants, this man stopped for a chat, inquiring where their goods were headed, and even asking if they could share a boat.
Ooh, they asked to share a boat.
The
Always tell
smugglers
them
were very
no.
cautious, though. They didn't tell him any specifics. But all this happened before I crossed paths with them. I happened to notice them as they were preparing to set sail. I thought they looked shady, so I snuck aboard, and ended up being carried along all the way to Fontaine.
The plot thickens.
Boss, do we know if those Fontainians will even like this stuff? What if we can't shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie. It's all supply and demand, kid. Supply and demand. Natlan's foreign trade is just starting to lift off. There'll be a market for it, you'll see.
Why he
That's
sound
right.
like that, though?
So stop giving the boss trouble, rookie. Just do your job and keep an eye on the goods.
Are they merchants? Have
This
they
started
come to
to be
Fontaine to do
worse.
business?
No!
Scarred face. Calloused hands. On closer inspection, the fabric looks worn at the knees and elbows, and his fingernails are dirty. Not exactly your typical merchant. Could he have previously been a warrior? Or even an adventurer? Something feels off. I'd better sneak up and get a closer look.
My boy's so smart. He knows everything.
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been fast going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with such care? Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Natlan?
Oh, dang.
I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this. Let's go hear what these criminals have to say for themselves. Sure enough, there are relics inside the box.
What was that sound?
Don't be looking at me. Don't perceive me. Crap. Don't perceive me.
Boss, do we know if those Fontanians will even like this stuff? What if we can't
dang.
shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie. It's all supply and demand, kid. Supply and demand. Natlan's
I
foreign
hate
trade
the
is just
tests where they
starting to
make
lift
you stay
off.
hidden. I'm
There'll
so
be a
bad
market
at it.
for You'll see.
That's right. So stop giving the boss trouble, rookie. Just do your job and keep an eye.
Are they merchants?
All right,
Have
see
they
if we can
come
get
to
through
find
this here.
scarred face? On closer inspect, could he have previous? Something feels off.
All right, let's go.
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been fast going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here.
Get down. Oh my god.
Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Natlan? I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, dang. Really? Are you just gonna stand there, sir? He's not moving. Ah, crap!
Let's go hear what these criminals have to say.
What was that sound?
You didn't see me. No!
Sure enough, there are relics inside.
No!
Boss, do we know if those Fontanians will even like this stuff? What if we can't shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie.
That's right.
Are they merchants? Have they come to scarred face? On closer could he have previous? Something feels off.
Look, I'm doing my best. It's telling me to hide.
Approach quietly.
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been fast going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with such care? Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Natlan? I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this.
Find a way to create a diversion. A diversion? I'm throwing beans. Go look.
Let's go hear what these criminals have to say for themselves.
I did it, guys. I did it. Okay, look.
There are
I
relics inside
did
the
it.
box. It's illegal to smuggle such items outside Natland.
Do not click me screeching.
Hey, why the long face? You're abroad on business, and you get to do some sightseeing while you're at it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. You better cheer up if you know what's good for you.
Dang.
I guess you're right. I was just worried I might have messed up with the packing, or that something's gonna go wrong along the way.
Oh, pull yourself together. Tons of foreign tourists come traveling to Fontaine. I bet their luggage is full of all kinds of weird stuff.
I'm actually super skilled at
If someone
reading and
insists
super
on checking it
skilled
all,
at
just show 'em the
sneaking.
purchase order we had drawn up. Those Fontanians can't get enough of their legalese, so I've heard. They can look all they want.
Aha.
Dang.
So their aim is to smuggle in contraband after all. Looks like I've gathered enough intel about the smugglers and their contraband. Time to inform port security.
A good adventurer doesn't need stealth. It's all about who hits first. Ciao.
So anyway, that was when I went and told the Fontanian guards about my suspicions. After an investigation and a chase, they finally apprehended them and sent them on their way.
Well, guess they're headed exactly where they should be.
Thanks.
Based on your recollections just now,
I was completely focused on those smugglers at the time, so I wasn't really paying attention to other passersby.
Yeah, Kanich, you did great!
in other words, the person who brought the gun here, the one who lost it, has no connection to the smugglers whatsoever. They were working entirely on their own.
Oh dear, oh dear!
Sounds like Mr. Kakuku wants to chime in?
He said this elusive individual's actions are positively mystifying.
It's a good observation, I quite agree. However, we still know next to nothing about the person. Perhaps we should start by focusing on the lost item itself.
Ooh. It is. It's a little investigation game. I'm going to be honest. When they did it originally in the Fontaine Archon quest, I was like, what do they want from me? What do they want? Have I got a conclusion? Did I do it? Let's go. You butthead. Okay. Oh, yeah, it was Sumeru first. You're right. You're right. Every single time, I'm just like, what do you want from me? What is the conclusion you want?
It certainly seems like it was the bait in some kind of trap. The only question is, why wasn't the bait made more conspicuous?
Has something sprung to mind?
I just remembered a film I watched this one time.
Huh? Oh, wow! No way, bro!
Hold on, let me explain. Just now, the traveler speculated that this box might have been placed there on purpose. as if the intention was for someone to come pick it up. That got me thinking about those films about kidnapping cases.
Akihiko, welcome to the nest. Thanks so much for joining us. How are you?
When they demand their ransom, the kidnappers tell the victim's family to leave money or valuables at a designated spot for someone to come pick up.
That doesn't merely happen in films. There have been similar cases in real life. In fact, if anything, it's probably the real-life events that inspired the films.
Gasp.
Sounds
Art
plausible.
imitates life? I can't believe it.
Wait.
Oh, thanks for joining us, Hana.
Raises the stakes to a whole new level.
We're really happy to have
the guy
you.
really was some
Hope the
kind
rest
of
of your night is
ransomed
wonderful.
Since we took the box, the kidnappers never got their payment, so... does that mean they executed the hostage?
Oh, dang.
I agree. I don't
When
believe we have a
the
kidnapping on
work
our hands. Selling off stolen goods is extra work that most kidnappers would want to avoid. Unless they're after something very specific, they tend to just ask for cash. Could we be dealing with a kidnapper who's dead set on getting their hands on an ancient dragon handgun? It's not impossible, but the likelihood is very slim. We can discount that possibility for now.
For now.
And speaking of selling stolen goods, don't you think this looks more like a transaction?
There we go.
bottom
Nailed it
line,
this time.
This was an individual smuggler at work.
Exactly. And it was the location itself that caused the deal to fall through. The last thing they would have expected was for a quiet beach to turn into a bustling film convention overnight. Not only is the area now packed with tourists, but the Spina di Rosula have a presence there. I'll bet that both parties were completely caught off guard.
Look at that. Our resident girl failure has now turned into a girl success. I love that for her.
That sounds like a plausible theory, but how do we verify it?
Looks like your people better start rolling up their sleeves.
How so?
Easy. Just follow the usual procedure by putting up a lost and found notice. The more routine we make it seem, the more likely the suspect will come forward to claim it. Even if they send a proxy, we're liable to get our hands on new leads. And timing-wise, it's about time we updated the bulletin board anyway. All we need now is a lucky gestionnaire to write up the notice for us post-haste.
Ah, so that's what you meant by rolling up their sleeves. In that case, I may as well write it myself. Delegating this to someone else would require an additional explanation.
Or are you just not used to asking others to work overtime?
Is that really a major concern here?
Well, looks like I won't be needed around here.
Oh my gosh,
At least
hi!
until
Welcome
the
to
notice has been
chat.
posted.
You could always wait here if you like.
Thanks so much for
Palais
joining the
Marmonia
nest.
serves
How
a
are you?
particularly fine cup of tea, if that swings it for you.
Thanks, but no thanks. I left a very noisy creature with a friend before heading out, so I should probably get back to feed it.
Ah, I wasn't aware that you had a pet, Mr. Kanich. Speaking of pets... Yep, that's the plan. Out of here indeed.
I believe that what Wriothesley is trying to say is, you are free to leave, Mr. Kukuku. Furthermore, it has been determined that Mr. Kukuku should not, in fact, be classified as a flying object. As such, he shall be free to move around Fontaine whenever he so pleases.
You're the best, bro. Oh, there really is good news. Travelers, should we bring Kukuku back to Aoife and Auroran?
I shall leave him in your capable hands. Indeed.
I want my own Kukuku. Like, I need them to make a plush of him so I can have it.
Ah. You know, all this has made me realize that I'd quite like to have a pet.
If that proves inconvenient within the fortress of Meripede, perhaps you should consider finding a place in the court of Fontaine.
That actually sounds like a good idea. In the
What is
past, I always
happening?
dismissed the idea of buying a property in the city. The prophecy about the floods meant it never seemed like a worthwhile investment. But now,
This might be a good time for you to re-examine the documents I gave you regarding your title as Duke.
huh?
Citizens with honorary titles are eligible for certain benefits when purchasing property in the Court of Fontaine.
Really?
How about this? You read through your documents from start to finish, while I write up the lost and found notice.
Jeez, get a room. Yes, absolutely, with a string pull. It would be so freaking cute. Like, he's gonna get more than just a room. He's getting a whole place. Filthy. Oh, they already left? Where you guys at?
How?
What? What now?
Let's shake hands.
Fine by me. Get ready for a knuckle sandwich!
Ugh.
Oh, nice dodge.
Paimon feels strangely inclined to keep a safe distance. Did you miss me, bro?
Cuckoo, you're free!
Ugh, not you again. Nope, didn't miss you in the slightest.
Hey, other granny. And hey, Paimon and Kanich. It's good to see you all. Thanks for bringing Kukuku back.
Get it away! Get it away from me! Nice to meet you, bro. Who are you calling bro? Say that again to my face. I dare you.
If you've got the energy to argue this much, you're clearly not hungry yet. Let's go find something to eat while Ahau lives his best life.
Poor Ahau. He spent all day being tormented by Auroron, only to discover that the suffering's just begun.
Eva, as a Saurian vet, how can you just sit back and watch our little dragon bro suffer?
Huh? How am I the bad guy?
Even hear yourself? Doesn't anyone want to hear how Kukuku got out of jail?
Don't lose hope, Ahau. By the same standard, you have freedom of movement now, too. You're still in the game?
Same standard? I will not be held to the same standard as that thing!
That's right. You won't. As far as I understand, the Palais Mermonia will want to assess your case on its own merits before they grant you freedom of movement.
Dang.
Where's that Saurian meat restaurant again? I'm gonna march that little pink balloon right into the kitchen!
Yeah, good luck with that, bro. You'll be putting your own neck on the line, too.
Also, there's no such restaurant!
Anyway, thanks for looking after Ahau, guys. I'll take over from here.
Why, you? Between the two, Kukuku wins the cuteness competition hands down. Really? Thanks! Wait, who are the other contestants, though?
So now that our crew's back together again, what's our next move? Oh, how about a game of rock, paper, scissors?
No chance. If I lose, we'll end up stuck in the room watching films all over again.
Nope. This time, we'll only watch a film if I lose instead.
Had enough too, huh?
For real now? Come on, bro!
Can we just ditch this whole leaving it all to chance thing? Why don't we take our fate into our own hands?
Aren't we doing that already? Rock, paper, scissors uses our hands.
Don't know why you're laughing. You're stuck with paper every time.
They are both baby girl. All right, guys. I'm going to use my awesome reading skills. Hold on. 8 a.m. The next day? Yes. I'm going to nail it this time. Same way I nailed your mom. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I won't be held responsible.
The lost and found notice is up.
Don't talk to me about it. Just go. It's so empty in here in the morning.
No time to lose.
Huh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
Ah, hello, you two.
Have there been any developments? Okay, guess not. Well, the notice was only just posted. Guess it's pretty unlikely that someone would show up right at...
Special Patrol, open up!
Oh no!
Who's there? What's going on? The Special Patrol?
I don't think that's who this is.
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes! Let's go check it out.
Good day, all. Gramps, grannies, aunts, and uncles.
Oh, wow. He's just like that.
Oh, he must be the one you mentioned. Kakuku's owner?
One of his owners. Kind of. But, bro, what are you doing here?
I'm here to claim a lost item.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kinich?
Somehow I highly doubt that. For starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world, I don't think he's our guy.
Huh. Was there something wrong with my door-knocking etiquette? That's how they do it in all the films.
Oh, bless him.
Door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job. Completely different things.
Oh, I see. I figured it was just a polite way of requesting entry to show the people inside you had something important to discuss.
Oh, no.
Sorry about that. I totally goofed that one up. Give me a moment. I'll go back out and try again.
So, Roron, you said you were here to claim a lost item. What did you lose?
Yeah, so basically...
Oh, dang. Why does this child own a gun?
Oh, come on, bro.
He's arresting my dear grandson, what it's come to.
Roran, be honest now. Were you the one who lost this?
No, it belongs to a friend.
So it belongs to Aoife?
Of course not. Aoife has his own gun. All right then. I knew this wouldn't go well. So here's what went down. This morning, Eve and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he'd lost. As
They
he
play all
usually does.
night?
So we figured we'd head out and visit some of the Cour de Fontaine's famous landmarks. When we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had lost something and that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia. But apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old coworkers, so he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
Wow. They used to warn us about things like this.
Pretense up for long.
It's fine. I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine native?
Yes, at least I assume so. He looked like a well-dressed gentleman to me. We were about to refuse, but he was so polite.
Could it have been a disguise?
Oh no. Auroron, Paimon thinks you've been tricked. This person might be in cahoots with the bad guys.
Not the bad
Maybe
guys.
you already took off and escaped as soon as your mission went pear-shaped.
Pear-shaped.
No way. I'm not that dumb.
Huh?
He's not going anywhere. Aoife and Kukuku are keeping an eye on him over at the plaza.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
In that case, let's hurry over to where Aoife is. Time to catch that con man and find out what's really going on here.
Wait a minute, I have a question first. Traveler, Paimon. You're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
Oh, we're basically household names. But why do you ask?
Would that be a problem?
Remember when I said that the seller might be watching in secret?
If so, then picking Auroron to do their dirty work was a careless mistake on their part.
It suggests that the person who got Auroron to claim the item might not be fully in the know themselves. There are plenty of unanswered questions, but standing around racking our brains won't help. However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kinich, oh, and of course, Monsieur Nivelet too, stay here for the time being. We'll empty the box, give it to Auroron, and then he can claim the item as if nothing happened. I'll follow to check if anyone is watching. I doubt anyone would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall leave it to the pair of you.
So, I have to go undercover again, right?
Well, not exactly undercover. Just drop the special patrol persona and be yourself instead.
Roger that. Over and out.
He's so freaking cute.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here. Auroron has entered the elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now.
Whee! Oh no! Pour one out for him. He's dead too. Why does this keep happening? Don't trust me to jump off buildings. Oh, he's alive.
Nothing suspicious going on here either. Strange. Maybe we're overthinking this?
Stop with the pecking! Stop with the pecking!
Me when all of you misbehave.
Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor and get this pet of yours under control!
The heck are you on about?
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
What the?
Get his
This
ass.
thing has a
Get his
job?
ass.
So in Natlan, they just dish out jobs to any old thing.
Uh-oh. Kukuku's not too big on being called a thing either. You're
Oh,
on your own
no.
now.
I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Kukuku. Master Kukuku.
Mr.
Lord
Kukuku.
Kukuku. I meant no offense, I promise.
All right, Kukuku. That'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions first.
Sure thing, bro.
Auroron actually looks pretty serious this time. Was he just pretending to be clueless earlier? Interesting. Think I'll sit back and see how this plays out.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't think it would be that easy.
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending you was the right approach after all.
After all?
I mean, because the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't recognize you, right?
Wow. He's so
I got it,
smooth.
but I don't remember promising I'd hand it over.
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool. I've taken a bit of a liking to it.
No.
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord. My very life hangs in the balance.
His life hangs in the balance?
If this means so much to you, what are you gonna offer me in return?
Dang.
Are you trying to get him to say my life?
How'd you know that?
Because I watched that film with you. You should drop the act. We don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
I love
You're
him. He's
probably
so
right.
baby girl.
But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
Oh, jeez.
Enough. More than enough.
Who's this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you were just discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia has the ability to protect our citizens?
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just tell the whole story, from the beginning.
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique, I couldn't resist. I'm a collector of antiques.
Straight to jail.
Nothing
right away.
excites me more than rare, old relics, and to be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying. I don't care to ask where they sourced their goods. As for the seller of this particular item, well, I've never met him in person. We've had some prior dealings, but always under the cover of coded ads in some shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads, that sort of thing. As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slipped some mora into the envelope before submitting the ad, it would get published. And that was that. No fuss, no trace. Simple, right? Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet in and out, and instead, I find a whole construction crew at work. That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual. He replied, and do you know what he said? He told me that the item's now in the Palais Mermonia.
Well, he wasn't lying about that.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd give me a discount on the price. Of course it wasn't the discount that swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
Feeling smug now, are we?
Feeling smug now, are we?
I can't.
No, please go easy on me.
Go on.
Where was I? Well, anyway, I thought to myself, seeing as the item itself came from Natlan, it would make more sense if I could find someone from there to go retrieve it. And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I just so happened to see these two young folks wandering around, so I'm so very sorry I underestimated the pair of you.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet he told you to collect the item from the Palais Mermonia. Was he not worried that you just split afterwards?
Well,
Melta,
to be
hi.
honest,
Welcome
though,
to chat.
I can't
How are
claim
you?
to know him very well. He, on the other hand, seems to know my name and where I live. Besides, this is a guy who managed to get his hands on an ancient Natlanese weapon. that's probably not the kind of person I want to double-cross.
We're having a fantastic time. We're about maybe halfway through the event. I think maybe. Having some awesome bro time.
Fair. That makes sense. So, Mr.
Please, just call me Argento.
All right, Mr. Argento. Listen very carefully to what I'm about to say.
Cheese?
It will determine how much of the rest of your life you'll be spending beneath the waves.
What does he mean? Is he gonna drown him just like they do in those gangster films? Oh, I get it. He's talking about that place at the bottom of the Fontanian Sea.
Shh, can it?
Owing to your suspected involvement in the illicit trade of Natlanese relics, you're now one of the suspects in an international smuggling case. A trip to the
Get his
Opera
ass.
Epicles seems unavoidable at this stage, but on the bright side, you still have one chance to make things right.
Ooh.
Okay. Do I really? Please tell me what to do.
It's very simple. Just reach out to your seller in the same way as usual, arrange to meet, bring the money, and make the deal. Just be sure to let me know all the details. I'm talking time, place, the whole lot. If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll have gone some way toward redeeming yourself. Understand?
Oh, I see. I understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated cooperation.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais Mermonia will be watching you and ensuring your safety. All right, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now.
Dang.
As for you two, protocol dictates that I should take you both back to the Palais and have you sign a confidentiality agreement. But that would take a lot of time and effort.
Such a hassle, bro!
See, Mr. Kakuku knows exactly where I'm coming from. So, I was thinking, since you're all friends of the Traveler...
I understand, sir. We got dragged into this by accident, and it has diddly squat to do with us.
He's such a slacker.
Out of respect
Won't
for the
even do his
Traveler,
job.
we won't say another word.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep our mouths shut or we'll both be sleeping with the fishes in the tailor-made Pero cement shoes.
Pero!
In that case, I understand completely.
Not exactly what I was going for, but if that's how you want to understand it, then be my guest. Then it's settled. Thanks for your help.
Expert delivery. Inspired even.
Boy, am I glad that's over. That's enough work for one day. Time to head back.
It is like 10 in the morning, my guy. Honestly, shout out Nathan Noakes. You killed it. Absolutely killed it.
Judging by your expression, it must be good news, huh?
It went smoothly, on the whole.
Dang, you can't just leave out the bro talk.
So basically, we hold off until Argento and the other party have set up the next stage of the transaction. Then we plan our next move.
Patience will be key.
I get that. It's like hunting. I'm just not sure the other party will take the bait so easily.
Well, if he didn't need the money, or if he valued self-preservation over making a profit, he could have walked away as soon as the contraband was brought to the Palais Mermonia. On top of that, although he hasn't shown his face yet, he seems to have no followers or accomplices, and he's relying on an extremely limited set of options to push the deal along. So, if you ask me, he seems like someone who cares a lot about his image and has a somewhat high opinion of himself, but lacks any real ability. I almost get the feeling that if he misses out on this opportunity, he won't have any other way of making money. His every move is like a spin of the roulette wheel, hoping that the ball will land exactly where he wants it to. Or, I don't know. Maybe he'll cut his losses and vanish into thin air, and our efforts will have been in vain. At least Natlan will get the stolen relic back, so it won't have been for nothing.
In that case, let's hope his arrogance stays in play.
Everyone, I have just briefed the Marachose Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any further developments, we will act without delay. When that time comes, we will be relying on your help.
We got
We'll be
this.
waiting for the good news.
I put on my detective hat. We're gonna nail this guy. Aragon, thanks for joining us today. How are you? Hope you're having an awesome Friday. Okay. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 8 a.m. We're gonna get it right this time. Day after tomorrow, ciao. 8 a.m. Bam. Nailed it. We're super happy to have you, and I'm glad to hear you're doing pretty good. Time goes so slow.
Novelette sent someone to contact us this morning.
Let me out.
There's been some progress.
There is crime afoot.
Out.
Wait, where the heck am I? Right here. Stream is going really good. I'm really enjoying the new event, and Auroron has become best boy. Absolutely. Do not stay up on my account. It was really awesome having you, and I hope we can see you here again.
You're just in time. Well
Sleep
rested, I
tight
trust.
and don't let the bed bugs bite or whatever.
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
We received word from Mr. Argenteau yesterday, confirming the time and location of the transaction. It'll take place this afternoon, and it turns out it'll be
Night.
somewhere we all know pretty well, too. The
Timmy,
Fantasyland
hi!
restaurant.
I'm so glad you could make it.
He sure does like that place.
I am doing fantastic. Oh, you did it last night? How did you like it? So far, I am in love with all of it. It's just so campy and cute.
Seems like you share our concerns, Traveler.
Indeed. Capturing someone in a crowded event venue will be much more challenging than in an open area. The criminal might try to blend in with the crowd, or even escape by taking hostages.
That's so dramatic.
In light of this, we've had to make additional preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday, we began coordinating with the Marachose Phantom and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
We'll be deploying lots of undercover agents on site. If things go south, the safety of the civilians will be our top priority.
I wasn't sure what to expect when I saw that Auroron, Aoife, and Kanich were all going to be in one area with Novelette and Riesli. I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go. But it's just so funny watching it in real time. Very, very cute. The management... Are there mini games? Did I miss a whole thing? This is what I get for just following the story.
Of course, fingers crossed, everything will go without a hitch.
Nascha missing
I noticed a bunch of familiar faces from the previous case, like Captain Chevrolet of the Special Patrol. So I'm feeling optimistic.
Oh, poopy. I missed all of that. Hot spit. I'm sure we can go back and do it again.
We'll trust your instincts, then. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we've also been in communication with Miss Lapine Pauline and Miss Navia.
The Spina di Rosula will provide support within a controlled scope, so there's no need to worry.
The only potential issue is with Miss Escoffier. It would be easy if it were that simple.
Ahem.
All right, no more jokes. Miss Escoffier has made it clear that she doesn't want her restaurant to suffer any losses as a result of this operation. But,
That's fair, though.
well, I have a feeling things might not go quite as smoothly as she hopes. To be honest, we shouldn't have dragged you into this in the first place, and it's caused you quite enough trouble already. The Fontanian authorities should be able to handle the rest from here. But still, I'm guessing you'd like to see how it all turns out.
Absolutely.
Well then, feel free to head down to the scene, but just stay alert and play it by ear. You won't necessarily have to do anything, unless things go pear-shaped, of course.
Right. He has such a... Everyone has such pretty designs, and I'm just over here like, gushing over them. There's something about him. He just has such an intense stare. Also, is saying things go pear-shaped, is that a thing that people actually say? I feel like this is my first time ever hearing this.
I'll do my best to ensure that things don't escalate to that point. Of course, there are still a lot of unanswered questions, but our intel so far indicates that the culprit's from Natlan. Plus, I'm already a witness in this case. Might as well see this thing through to the end.
That's the Kinich we know and love!
Right. Pears are so nice. They didn't ask for any of this.
Well, that's enough of the small talk. The operation's scheduled for the afternoon. If we're quick enough, we'll even have time for a few cups of tea before we leave.
Ooh, tea sounds
To
great.
eat too. Can't work on an empty stomach, you know. And rooting for you. It's a very important job.
Alright, I'll head over to the venue now. Ahao's been harping on for days now about this event-exclusive meal he wants to try. Guess I might as well shut him up sooner rather than later. See you in a bit.
I look forward to hearing how it all goes.
Ooh, hot spit. Let's go. How far away is it? It's so far away. All right, we're going back. This time, I'll try not to die. Wait, hold on. Big brain, big brain. Is it gonna let me just... I could have done that this whole time. Pee, pee, pee.
This beach seems to be getting livelier by the day. Traveler, Paimon's getting kinda hungry. Let's go check out the restaurant menu, shall we?
Yeah, I was very happy to see that most of the cast was actually present. I was really tempted to play in either Chinese or Japanese, depending. So I'm happy I didn't have to. Ooh, yummy. Oh. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Nailed it.
Your friend thought you might be thirsty. Won't you stay and drink it?
I tend to steer clear of drinks left out in the open.
You're surrounded. Give up and come with...
You lousy swine!
Stop right there!
Oh my gosh.
Nice performance! Wow, how lucky we are!
Quick, take a photo! After him!
I love this.
Sorry, my guy. Unlicensed and illegally docked. This boat's not going anywhere.
She's so cool, oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Lowly worm! No one flies higher than the almighty Dragon Lord! Who's stealing my fun? You're driving me crazy! Oh, wow,
That was amazing.
Unbelievable! You can't just drag someone around like that. Such blatant disregard for human life. I'm gonna sue the living daylights out of you.
Will you now? I think I did you a favor by pulling you away from your audience. Saved you some face at the very least. As for whether you were facing up or down along the way, well, that was your decision, wasn't it?
Why, you... All right, I admit it. I was in the wrong. Oh, of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice. I desperately needed the money. I was an expert on ancient relics. Not only did I have a successful career, but a happy family too.
Oh,
But my son,
dang.
I never imagined he'd turn out this way. Fell in with the wrong crowd and ended up shoulder deep in gambling. We had some savings, but he drained them away like a waterfall. Once he fell into debt, he had creditors regularly coming over to threaten and intimidate him. I'm his father. How could I just stand by and watch him suffer like that? Oh, my son is about the same age as you are. If only he could have turned out more like you. That's the only reason I needed the money. Please, believe me.
Honestly.
Please, kid, I'm begging you. Help me. I see you're from Natland too. That makes us brothers. Please, have mercy. I still have a chance to help my son straighten himself out. But only if I get back. If I go to prison now, he'll be doomed, I tell you, doomed! And isn't standing together and fighting for a better future what families do?
He's really
My
leaning
fate is
into
in your
it.
hands, young man. Please, have a heart.
Also, Murph, hi! I'm so happy you made it.
Something wrong, Kanich? Gone soft, have we?
This guy just showing his butthole to everybody. It's unbelievable.
I don't believe a word you say.
Get his
Wisely had
ass.
you just about figured out. You're a gambler. Pure and simple.
A gambler? Me? Nonsense! I told you, it's my son!
First of all, are you really from Natlan? You've been keeping tabs on the gun's whereabouts this whole time. You should have recognized at least one familiar face by now. On top of that, the way you threatened to sue me? Spoken like a true Fontanian, if you ask me.
Red for filth.
What kind of logic is that? I can explain. I actually grew up in...
I don't want to hear another word.
Damn.
Ahow, here's your chance. Shut someone else up for once.
The moment I've been waiting for. Eat this, scumbag!
Being a compulsive liar is one of the hallmarks of a die-hard gambler. I bet you're just a Fontanian pretending to be from Natlan. Even if you have any friends or family to speak of, I'm guessing they've long since cut all ties with you. And you have your depraved ways to thank for that.
Holy shit.
I might be wrong. But does that matter?
Oh my god.
I'm just here to arrest you. If you're looking for an advocate or a
That man's
shoulder to cry
dead.
on, you're out of luck. Besides, prying the truth out of you is exactly what your beloved courts are for. Isn't that right? Many thanks.
And me? What about me? So rude. You should be bowing down in gratitude to the almighty Dragon Lord. Hey, what do you mean? Hold it right there!
Don't worry. I'm fine. I wasn't the one who just got dragged all the way here.
Little Kanich, thinking back to when you were just an itty-bitty boy, Kanich, aren't ya? Aw, don't start crying like a little baby. I am the almighty Dragon Lord! No servant of mine will be seen acting so weak and pathetic in public!
Jeez!
What are you on about? Still, I suppose there's no point hiding it from you. To put it plainly, I can't stand gamblers.
Ooh,
They're the most
get him.
irresponsible people in the entire world. No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get. They'll tell 1,000 lies for a single coin, deluding themselves into thinking they can use it to gamble their way to a vast fortune. But we all know that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost. In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses. I don't want anyone else to end up in a similar situation if I can help it.
Oh, my precious baby.
Don't feel sorry for me. I certainly don't feel sorry for myself.
I'm gonna
They
beat
say
this
that
guy's
people are
dad
shaped
up.
by their past. And since I've made it this far, I must have done a lot of things right. We should never punish ourselves for the mistakes of others. Instead, I choose to remember the moments that helped me grow. Like when I first learned to use a grappling hook. Or the very first time I yearned for knowledge. Yeah, I believe you. Let's get going. If we don't head back soon, we'll cause more unnecessary worry.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, a crab. Woo!
Yay! Traveler Kanich, you're back! We just saw Chevro's taking the criminal away. She looked pretty pleased with herself. So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve. Oh, also, Risley said to let you know that he's already left. He went to report back to the Palais Mermonia. Apparently, the Mari show say Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activities. Sounds like they'll have their hands full. Anyway, that's for the Palais to worry about, not really our concern. Hey, it's not like you to give up so easily, Charlotte.
You're telling me.
Make sure you pick the best shots of Paimon. Oh, already gone. Hope she heard that. Yeah, you're right. But what took you all so long to get here? Did something happen? What? Rumors and slander! When have I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, ever sunk to such sniveling?
Often, actually. To be honest, I haven't decided yet. At the moment, I've got nothing urgent to get back for. And, in any case, the court might need me to testify again. Plus, that gun's still a key piece of evidence. I'll probably have to wait until the case is closed before I can return it to Natlan. So, I guess I'll be sticking around to enjoy the beach a little longer.
Oh my god, we did it, you guys! Himiko, hi! I see you hiding there. How are you? He does. Give him a frickin' vacation. Let me check everything out. Cool, cool. Bro, her outfit. Okay. I see you.
Traveler, it's you!
I want some ice
the
cream.
Cheval Film Fantasyland crew?
I hope it's good ice cream. Save some for me. You can mail it to me at your earliest convenience.
It's time, dear partner in Paimon, for us to turn our attention to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland.
Ooh.
As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula
Very
to handle
yummy.
the planning, construction, and operations. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. They usually stick to designing the event booths. We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategy guides for the different activities.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated. We spend most of our time adventuring, and we barely have any experience running a stall. Do you think we can handle this?
It's
That's
okay.
more like it.
I went to business
You've seen
school.
it
We
all
got
before,
this.
haven't you, partner? I'd even go as far as to say you've shaped some of Tevat's biggest business ventures. Anyway, first things first. Let's get an overview of how the whole festival's gonna be run.
So freaking cute. Oh
As
my
you can
god.
see, our Fantasyland's a bit like a sugar-free macaron right now. Several areas are still under construction. The Spina's only been able to hire a limited number of craftsmen. Besides, we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously. That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period. Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds and time slots to accomplish. So, it's our job to allocate precious time slots in each business cycle to the most worthwhile tasks. As we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more done.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make and tasks we can focus on within each time period. Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn even more Mora. Kinda like playing chess or cards then. Cooking up a
Crap, I'm
strategy
bad
in
at chess,
advance is gonna be
guys.
key.
We're cooked.
Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about it, Traveler? Yep, come on.
We're gonna
we can
do our
it.
best.
You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard
Too
ways
gay
to
for
take
chess.
part too?
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people. And there's gonna be a wide range of exciting activities for people to try out. If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble. And others might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
Am I getting paid for this? Hey, thanks. Absolutely. We'll see you later. You better not be out too long. If I don't get to hang out soon, I'm a burst. But have fun with everything you gotta do.
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us. But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Our skills?
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked all the existing activities before you arrived, and I can assure you that they're all perfectly safe. I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to. It'll be fun. Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at. Making people feel safe and having fun.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us. All right then, let's start with eclectic escapades and put our first guide together.
We're gonna nail this. At the very least, I'm gonna do my best. Oh boy.
Okay, we got this.
I'm so nervous. Why am I nervous? Why am I in the water? Collect the required number of adventure coins and reach the destination to complete the challenge. Beware of traps in the stage that will decrease challenge time if touched. Temmie, if you say this is easy and then I get my butt beat, I'm gonna cry. Just know that. My tears will be on you. Okay. All right. Nailing it. Whee! Oh crap, go down. Torts, go down! Controls got me bugging. It took me halfway through to realize what each one does. Controller play is very different from keyboard play. Whee! All right, we're nailing it. Good job, everybody. We did so good. I ate so many coins. Yum. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our enthusiast friends were hoping you'd say. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions. Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Sir Intendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round bouncy cuteness. Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them. These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products. Sounds irresistible, right? Plus, as Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina will receive 60% of the sales revenue. After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily, not for profit, but to promote Surintendant Chevalmoran's adorable image. The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Still, we can't just ignore Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary. The same logic applies to the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. We'll need to assign dedicated employees to maintain and manage each attraction. There's a recruitment section on the park's bulletin board. We've received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Our job is to match the best candidates to each attraction based on their overall performance. Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Man, they really thought all of this out.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's definitely a first for us. Just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you. All right, time to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates.
Go hire employees. What if I don't want to hire the employees? All right, let's do it. Oh boy.
Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
You're both doing great. You sound more like bosses than I do. In any case, with this, the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland is now officially open.
With one
Running a theme
employee?
park is a long-term
Nailed
project.
it.
You won't make much if you try and rush it. We're just about done with our current work setup, so let's take a short break and wait for this cycle's revenue report to come in.
Dang. You gonna look at everything
No time
here.
to lose.
It's just this one little crabs. Oh my gosh, let's go! Crabs? I've summoned the crab! Oh my god! I'm sorry. I had to pick you up. I'm so sorry. I promise. Oh, you got the cursed marshmallow? I'm so... At least it wasn't the poisoned one.
Well, the numbers might not look that impressive.
Well, nothing yet,
but
hopefully.
Given that we're just getting the ball rolling, I'd say that wasn't a bad start. Building on this momentum, we must consider rolling out more unique business strategies during the next cycle.
Everyone's getting such cursed marshmallows today. RNG is not happy.
To draw in the crowds, I've invited one of Fontaine's very own celebrity chefs, my good friend Escoffier. She'll be performing right here in the amusement park's restaurant. On that note, let's go catch up with her.
So, is the restaurant part of our business strategy too? There are so many layers to this operation.
Ooh, you guys, I'm getting a little eepy. It's only 9. Wait, it's almost 10. What am I saying?
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience.
Sleep-only
The
business.
beautiful scenic reflections in the water create a stunning backdrop, lifting diners' spirits and allowing them to truly savor their meals. Ingredients, check. Cooking utensils, check. Looks like we're ready to rumble.
I've been really good. It's been a fantastic couple of days, and the stream went well, and the event was super cute, so I'm pretty pleased. I'm pleased as punch. How are you? Are you having an awesome Friday?
Hey there, Escoffier!
Oh, my employers are here. The president of the Spina di Rasula, plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to be running a film-themed amusement park.
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified, it would be the former head chef of the Hotel de Boer. Wherever you walk, the aroma of fine cuisine follows in your wake.
Let's get back to business. I'm guessing you want the traveler to help me decide the theme dish for each cycle, right?
Well, let's hope you don't get called back into work. No work, only games.
This is the business strategy I mentioned earlier. Using Escoffier's top-tier dishes to attract more visitors to the park. But this isn't just about attracting visitors. Her
Oh
culinary
dang, she's just like me for
masterpieces
real.
will surely have other surprising effects. Just imagine, Paimon, if all you needed was a single ticket to enjoy all the attractions and taste all the legendary food. Wouldn't you be tempted?
Then Paimon come every single day!
Now, here's the twist. To get the most out of this strategy, the menu can't be made public. Based on research by a certain food branding consultant, many restaurants have started offering a special chef surprise dish. So give me some inspiration every few business cycles, and I'll decide on our next theme dish. Now then, give me your hand. A warm and energetic feel. Your hands are calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite delicate.
Is she
When you
flirting
grasp
with
its
me?
hilt, it's like you're holding the bow of a violin. A sword, then. The theme this time shall be strength. All right, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical form.
Ooh, barbecue ribs. That sounds real good.
I've refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a richer flavor than the classic version, but not at all greasy. The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste, perfect for indulging yourself after a fun-filled day. But if you ask me, I'd say the artisans need these more than the guests.
The artisans?
As I'm sure you've noticed, this park isn't quite finished. A serving of these barbecue ribs should help the artisans replenish their strength much more quickly. As their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals for them. So why not invite them to dine here? Who knows? The morale boost might even improve their productivity.
Right, now I'm hungry.
Oh, if I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters over at the Fleuve Centre. For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in just 5. And then, because they clocked out early, they'd come back completely refreshed the next day.
Then there's no time to lose. Go invite the artisans over while these ribs are still hot. I'll prepare some side dishes and desserts too.
That's a great idea! You really live up to your reputation, Escoffier! Looks like these themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference after all. We'll have to make sure we check in with you regularly.
I've had ribs
The
in
artisans
so
are pumped
long.
and ready to roll thanks to that themed dish.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our eclectic escapades to the next level.
Oh boy. All right, yeah, let's go. Let's go.
We should be able to attract more customers by upgrading the stall, don't you think?
That's right. Based on my business experience with the Spina di Rosula, I've quantified the service value to help you intuitively understand how satisfied customers are with each stall.
Okay, okay.
An attraction will reach its ideal revenue only when its service value meets customer expectations. As we improve and expand our facilities, expectations will also increase accordingly. When that happens, we can deploy more capable employees or invest funds in training to enhance our employees' skills.
Hot spit. Ooh, she's making a lot. Good for her.
Whew. That should be everything. Looks like you've pretty much mastered how to run this park.
Huh? Have we really? Thinking about it, we have learned quite a lot, haven't we?
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't say I taught you much. Your intuition's been guiding the way mostly. I imagine long-term operations sounded like a scary prospect the first time I mentioned it, huh? But don't let that scare you. Just break things down into smaller steps and tackle them one at a time. Even if you're not a genius or naturally gifted, you'll get it done in the end.
Whoa, seeing your own progress has really got Paimon fired up! Actually, she's gonna jot your words of encouragement right down. From here on out, we'll be running the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland together. Let's make it a big success!
Woo-wee. Good job, everybody. All right, now I can finally take a look around here. My guys.
Earlier on, that lady with the pink hair took a picture of a How and Kakuku together.
You sound a little disappointed. Were you hoping to be in it too?
I was at first. But after seeing how awkward a How looked, I figured I wouldn't really fit in.
And you didn't think of sharing this any sooner? I'd have cuddled your neck and smiled for the camera! Anything to get out of being in the same frame as that thing!
Really? Well, no worries, you still can. Come here, give us a hug.
I hope your face is ready, because it's about to get flame roasted! I got your back, bro!
Kanich, have you thought about maybe ditching that little rascal? Leaving him here for good when you leave?
Oh my god.
I have. But given that a How's also an old relic, that would probably count as international smuggling. I can't bring myself to knowingly break the law.
Jeez.
Guess we all have our problems in life.
I love them so much. They're so sassy. I'm scared of the prospect of business. Let me look at things. Let's see. Ooh wee. Unknowingly is okay. It's absolutely okay. Depending who catches you. Oh, dang. I sure like rewards. Let's go. All right. It depends. How many crabs are you smuggling? 1, 2, 20? $100 crabs. I think they're small enough. You can probably get away with it. Ooh. Approach and destroy. Oh, dang. What's my special skill? Oh, this ain't so bad. Nailed it.
Whoop. No time to lose.
Okay, okay, this isn't so bad. This isn't so bad. Ah! It's so bad! Oh no, I'm taking balls! Oh no. Bamboozled again. Oh no! If I get bamboozled by balls one more time, I am gonna lose my mind. There we go. Oh, I do have a special skill. Guys, listen. I'm a pro gamer, I swear. Taking balls. Nailed it. Woo! 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 I gotta pay people? Miss me with that. Woo! Woo! Oh my gosh, welcome, welcome! You're just in time to watch me fall over myself over events. You know what? Let's recruit him. Aw, yeah, sure love things. Ooh, look at that. That's sleek. Oh, dang. I desire it. I need it. Mostly I want it. I ain't got enough clocks. Nailed it. Not you. I wanted you. Little animals. Oh, dang. Okay, guys, here's a secret about me. You know, being an adventurer means that I kind of just pick up and go all the time. And because I pick up and go all the time, I ain't so good at laying things out. Oh boy, these are about to be some unsatisfied animals. You know what? I'll do my best. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at the little chickies. Okay, let's see. Let's put some little chickens right here. Some little foxes. No, these aren't little foxes. They're little chipmunks. Or squirrels, maybe. Maybe those squirrels. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm brain blasting. Put them here. No, I'm not brain blasting. There we go. Yeah. I'm a natural. High satisfaction, that's what I like to hear. Nice. All right, what else are we messing with here? How are you doing over here? Are you doing good? Everything's good. Perfect. How about you? What's going on? Mm-hmm. Oh, we're killing it. Oh shoot, we broke as a joke. Oh, dang! Not Mellow Manor. Oh no, you have to go back to work? Boo! Yeah, feed those animals. Oh, we're still not looking so good. Let's see.
This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill.
Let's take a look and see what's happened here. Abandon work. Embrace owl. Yes. Let's see what's going on here. Little animals, what's wrong? Sir, do a better job at being an employee. Let's see. Oh, shoot. I got a whole wish. You know what that means. You know what that means. I think, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fire him. He's a terrible employee. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. I'll be writing him a really strongly worded letter. Here's what we're gonna do. Because it's not that late. It's like 10, but I could use a nap. I'm starting to get a little eepy. We're gonna do one whole poll, and then we're gonna find somebody super cool to raid. How does that sound? Sounds great. Of course it does. It's poop. Oh my god, Ravenbow. I can't believe it. All right, so let me get on out of here. Get on out of here. Bring us back. Ah, that was so much fun, you guys. I really personally enjoyed the quest. I thought the event was super duper fun. Like, I really loved the animated, like, comic style setup they had. That was so cool. I was very impressed. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Tria is currently streaming Split Fiction. I've wanted to play this game so bad. It might have to be something we try at some point. Oh, Flum, thanks for following. It's so great to have you. Yeah, so I think we will send our travelers on over to Tria, and she will love that. I'm so sorry you're showing up just as we're leaving, but I hope you'll be back again next time. For now, say hi to Tria and be very, very nice to her. You're very welcome. Thanks for coming, everybody. Have an awesome rest of your day and an awesome weekend.